Welcome to the most must-see channel on YouTube. Welcome to Barnes Arcade. Today we're in Greenville, South Carolina at SEGE, Southeast Game Exchange. Let's go.
in this game, you make decisions, and people were like, I restarted and it made it different, and it's just as bad.
So now we're closing out this video. I want to thank Southeast Game Exchange for putting on such a great show. They did it last year. They did it again bigger this year. I'll go through some of the stuff that my kids got first. My daughter got these little 3D printed snakes. I think it's just to torture me. They got a bunch of stickers. Some of them they got for free from people. Gamer Aimer gave her a few things. And then a couple things they bought, such as this. Would you still love me if I was a worm? This one was done by Haley Fox Design. She has her Instagram and everything with it. She does customs. I remember talking to her. There's also a vinyl decal from Crafting B. Nichols. And there's a keychain. There's a King Cobra with a hat pin. I don't know what their issue is with snakes. I think it's just to torture me. There's a pig stuffed animal. There is a Yoshi stuffed animal. Pink Yoshi. Apparently this is pretty rare to find the pink one, so I was forced to buy it. You know how that goes. Then, also, I got this from Carolina Arcade Museum at 145 East Main Street, Forest City, North Carolina. I've been meaning to go to this. It's supposedly a pretty good selection of arcade games. I'll have to take the kids there one time. Maybe film it for you guys. Obviously, you can tell from this video that this event was Pokemon heavy. And there were cards, there were games, there were stuffed animals. We picked up Bulbasaur that sticks to the windshield of your car. Kind of freaked me out when we were leaving because she did that and I thought my kid was outside running along the side of the car. There was glass Pokeballs with the laser etched Pokemon inside. There was Pokeballs that were made into terrariums. There was art. There was posters. It's just heavy on the Pokemon, which is fine. I'm a Pokemon fan. I just felt like it was a lot. Some of the games that I picked up, I got 4. I just grabbed some random Game Boy Advance games. This is the Sega Smash Pack. Frogger Adventures. Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl. And Star Wars, The New Droid Army. I was looking for Astro Boy, because that's one that I don't have that I've been meaning to get if I can find it. Could not find it. I didn't quite go through every single Game Boy Advance game that was there, but I was looking for that actively. Also, I picked up Haunted House and Berserk for the Atari 2600. I have quite a few games for this system, and these are 2 that I didn't have. I also picked up Splatterhouse for Xbox 360. I'm a huge fan of this game. Well, not necessarily this game. I've never played this one. But Sega Genesis versions I have played. I am a Sega Genesis collector. I'm going for a complete set if possible. I know some of the games are way out of price range. I looked at a copy of Musha that was at the convention, and it was $450, and the guy told me that was just the box. It didn't have the game in it. I'm thinking it's gone up that much. I mean, I know prices on retro stuff's going up, and it's getting crazy, and it is getting harder to find games that I'm looking for. If I picked up Road Rash 3, complete in box, Sega Genesis, picked up the Addams Family. Why I don't have this game already, even though I'm such a huge Addams Family fan, I don't know. But it's Addams Family for Sega Genesis. Don't know if it's good or not, but I love the Addams Family, and I need that for the collection. Also, boring sports game, but I need it for the collection. Pele. This is an interesting case because it's like a card box. Like you would get birthday cards in. It has the book in it. Has the game. Then, as you see in the video, there were some YouTubers there that I got to meet. The Gebs24, John Riggs, one of my favorites, Gamer Aimer. She's so sweet and so giving. She has stickers and keychains, and I just love her. And a couple of other guests that were there. I didn't quite get to see all of them. I did sit in on Nolan North's talk that he did, talking about some of the games that he's voiced. He's Nathan Drake from Uncharted. That's one of my favorite games. Tomb Raider, Uncharted, Adventure Style. Love that game. He's also quite a few other characters. He was so funny in his panel that he had everybody laughing. It was a good time. And one of the reasons that I went was Howard Scott Warshaw. You may know him as the guy that killed Atari. That's what he's been dubbed as. E.T. guy. They literally buried all the copies that they had in the desert. They did a documentary on that. Go watch it. And it's so interesting that they actually did that. And the game's not that bad. But when I was a kid, I fell in a crater and I couldn't get out. And it was just so hard for me to play as a child. But he was there, and I took a couple things for him to sign. First of all, my copy of E.T. for Atari 2600. He signed that. I also have Yar's Revenge that he signed. I have a promo of Raiders of the Lost Ark that he also worked on that game. He signed that for me. Now, I don't know where I got this from, but it is from my original collection, and he signed that for me. That's so awesome. And I don't have the box. I don't have boxes for most of my Atari games because they were cardboard, thin cardboard, hard to keep up. But I do have the manual for E.T., and he signed that for me, and he wrote, "Call me," because, you know, E.T., phone home. That's so funny. He was also selling his book and a DVD, Once Upon Atari, that I picked up. And to be honest, guys, Howard is, or HSW as he likes to be called, is a gentleman and a scholar. And he talked to my family. We got to him a little late, so it was just us and him. And he's just an amazing guy. And I really appreciate Southeast Game Exchange for bringing him in. And I really appreciate him for taking the time to sign my stuff and talk to us for a little while. And that was just so awesome. So, guys, did you go to Southeast Game Exchange? What did you pick up? Do you like the things that I got? Was there something I missed? There was some really cool stuff that I wasn't able to pick up, like the Primal Rage banner. I saw $100 price tag. It must have been on something else, because when I gave the guy $100 bill for that thing, he said, no, it's $1,000. So I couldn't get that. I don't have that kind of money for something like that. But otherwise, it was an awesome show, and we had a lot of fun. So be sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, all that YouTube stuff that typically want to do. It helps me out, helps you out to be able to see more stuff like this. And we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks.